Hello and welcome to Whispering Word. It's good to see you. Got another great week ahead of us, actually. Out of interest this week, one of the things I'm going to be asking, one of the questions I'm going to be asking is, does God have an IP address, an internet packet address, his own particular address on the internet? It's a serious question. Does God occupy cyberspace? He occupies outer space, he occupies inner space, he's everywhere all at once at the same time. But we have created, it would appear mankind has created cyberspace. Does God occupy cyberspace? I think that's an interesting question. Some people say the only way that God can occupy cyberspace is if we take him there. I'm not totally satisfied with that. I want to know that God is everywhere, outer space, inner space, the subconscious mind, the unconscious mind, cyberspace even. I'm thinking it was, let me see, I've just got the guy's name up here. One of my favourite books, actually, New Romancer. William Gibson it was that wrote it. William Gibson, he says this, when he's the first person to actually coin the phrase cyberspace, by the way, and he actually says this, describing it as a consensual hallucination experienced daily by billions of legitimate operators in every nation, by children being taught mathematical concept. He describes it as a graphic representation of data abstracted from the banks of every computer in the human system, unthinkable complexity, lines of light arranged in non-space of the mind, clusters and constellations of data like city lights receding. I like that a lot. A little bit poetic there at the end. Cyberspace is all of those things, and then like city lights receding. Well, does God have an IP address? I probably think the most important question, though, is, does God have my address? Does he know where I live? Does he know where I am? Does he know what I'm doing? Is he interested? Will he write me a card? Will he send me a check? Will he send a friend round to comfort me? Will he be knocking on my door to speak to me? Does God know my address? That's very, very important. And I pray for you all this week as part of the Whispering Word mobile community that you realize that God knows your address. He is exactly where you are in your space in time, in your moment in time. Just a couple of quick things before I go. I know I've been saying this for a few weeks now, but my Lord help me, but my data people over in Moldova that are putting things together for the particular iPad, they've been having a few challenges, shall we say, or rather, shall I say, I've been having a few challenges with them. But nevertheless, who knows? Maybe this week the iPad English and Spanish will be out. Here's what it's going to look like. This is the front end of it here. I think that looks absolutely tremendous. And you know what's really very, very exciting about this is the Bible book overviews. Do you mind if I just take a couple of minutes to show you? Let me load up the Bible book overviews here. I'm going to go for the Old Testament. That's what the Old Testament looks like on this one. Let me load up 1 Kings. That's the last one that we loaded up, by the way, 1 Kings. I hope you've managed to have a look at it during the week and you're enjoying it. But there it is. There it is on the iPad, the big story, the Bible book overview of 1 Kings. And of course, what you can do, hang on a minute, let's see, there you go, is actually move this baby up and down, as it were. You can get in there, you can expand into different things, move across, down, up, the whole thing. Do the usual 3-finger tap on it. So it's very, very exciting. Also on this as well, you wouldn't believe it. Let me get you back again. You won't believe it. But the actual whispers, the wake up in the morning, night whispers in the evening, also look fantastic. Here it is. It's loading up the night whispers now. And again, you get an opportunity to select the one that you want. Let's have a look at, well, that one there. Opens up real nice. Look at that. Lovely. And again, with this one here, you can do exactly the same. The 3-finger tap to expand, get in there. Makes it a whole lot easier. So if you've got an iPad, get hold of Whispering Word for your iPad. It's great fun. If you haven't got the actual hard copies of the Whispers as well, here is the morning devotions for Wake Up. And you can get hold of this at... where can you get hold of this? Good night. Whisperingword.com. If you go there, it will link you to our store, and you can get a hard copy delivered to you. And of course, it's also available. Night Whispers. Good old chunky books here, you know, nice and thick. You'll not waste your money on these, you know. Even if you don't like them, you can always use them to get to those things on your top kitchen cupboard at the back there that you can't easily reach. People are blessed by them, though, that's for sure. That's the advertising over. I hope you get real blessed by the Word of God this week. And remember that God knows your address. That's the most important thing. God bless you. Bye-bye from Whispering Word. Let me turn this bad boy off right now. Here we go. Bye-bye.